Hello mga kasubs and welcome to the Sarsicles TV. My name is Mark. For tonight, we have something extra special for you. Name of the group, Dimbur. Title of the song, Child Abuse. For those of you who are curious, Dimbur is an Indian folk metal, kasi traat folk metal band. And we reacted to one of their song in the past, and then for some beautiful luck, I got this email from their guitarist slash manager Cornelius, Kharsyntiew, telling me that they have this new song coming out, title as mentioned earlier, Child Abuse, and it's gonna come out Friday. So I said, of course, we would like to, to listen to more of their music, and especially songs that have just came out fresh. Just came out of the, fresh from the oven. I would love to have that opportunity to be one of the first reactors. So they're putting this out Friday. So this reaction video, you will be seeing same day, probably a couple of hours, just a couple of hours after the release of the song. So I hope you check out the original, the source video first, the one that they will be publishing soon, and then check out my reaction video. What I have to say about their music. So just a quick thank you as well to everyone. So thank you first to Dimbur, Cornelius, for reaching out and giving me the opportunity to be one of the first reactors of your song. And also thank you to our viewers, both subscribed and unsubscribed peeps out there. Maraming salamat for watching, for liking, sharing our content and the ads that go with it. Thank you for the kind words in the comments, community section, and the messages, emails that you send me. To our dear members, maraming salamat sa inyong suporta. Sana wag kayo magsawa sa pagpapakita ng extra loving sa channel. Sobrang na-appreciate ko to, and sana dumami pa kayo. For those who are curious what is the membership program, check out the information in the description, and I hope you consider becoming one in the near future. For now, let us give the song a go in 3, 2, 1.
Let's educate, focus on things that's happening today. You think I've seen no dues and paid, you better think again. You need to open your eyes, open your heart before it's too late. Come step into a world and realize it's their forsaken fate. 1.5 million of them getting married every year. With largest number of child brides been born right here. They have been taught to comply, and I've been forced to abide. They don't even have a choice, it's the price they pay. Suffer, suffer. We're the ones who let them suffer. Monster. Every night he would try to crawl into my bed. Sometimes I turn to mommy and we stop tapping tab. You need to hear me out. I have much more to tell. I never thought I'd get raped, isolated, stuffed to death. Every night he would try to crawl into my bed. Sometimes I turn to mommy and
That is the end of the song. Well, first off, I totally agree. Children's lives does matter. First let's kick things off with the the start of the video. Very beautiful hand art. Uh, it really shows the beauty of your culture. And you have this instrument. They look like small clappers that are being struck against each other. Kind of reminds me of a. It's not really. I'm not sure if I should call it an instrument, but I see that in church as well. But it comes with a lot of those small things. But rather than striking them against each other, there's like a solid metal underneath, just like a bell. But technically, it's not a bell because it's not a full shape bell, but just like a some sort of plate. And then there's that tingling sound, or maybe there's none. It's just loose, so that when you wiggle it, it gets produced that jingling sound, kind of similar. Um, and then also there's also the instrument there that looks like a miniature travel guitar, very small, and it does not have a resonator. Let me know if it's called something else, but it does look like a small traveler guitar. We have here in the Philippines we have a similar instrument as well. It's called a bandurria, kind of similar sounding, although the bandurria has more than 12 strings, and most of the time you play it with multiple strings and not with single string. I might be wrong because I'm not a bandurria player, but that's how I remember it, because it's hard to see someone playing it nowadays. Mostly you would see that in airports, tourist spots to show Filipino culture, and probably yeah, very rare to see one. But anyway, what I like about that small guitar, when the way they played it, like some sort of intro, like something like that, right? So it shows the rich tradition of your country, and also in terms of music. And then when the music kicked in, it's like suddenly for some reason it's kind of like the sound that is being mimicked nowadays by techno music. There's those techno music that has that sound like something like that. It's all digital nowadays, but I still prefer the conventional way of doing things, and that is by the use of real instruments. So kudos on that one. I also like the tone of the guitar. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it feels like they were using standard tuning, or maybe just a step lower than standard tuning. Despite that, they still have that aggressive crunch in their song. So usually that is being achieved by going low in terms of the tone, or maybe some sort of special pickups that picks up those low buzzing sounds. But I dig the sound of their tone, and it's able to match, and it's able to like some sort of like stick, or to fuse with the tone of their traditional instrument, with that bell, and especially that miniature guitar. The chorus, I like the chorus because it's aside from the fact that the video, by the way, also showed an English subtitle, so it's easy to follow. I appreciate that as well. The chorus, very powerful. It just really it just tells us how important the children are. It's a fact, but for some reasons, there are people who have other things in mind. Maybe this universal fact just doesn't sink in to them for some reason. Maybe their skull has been thickened by tradition, maybe by personal agenda or religion. Nevertheless, it poses a challenge, because the ones that get affected, or the 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 losing end, is always the children, because they are they're still young and fragile, and they still need support and nurturing from the older generations. We who should be the ones who should be taking care of them, giving them confidence and strength and lessons, wisdom, and what have you. But instead of doing that, we think we are, because we are following what has been passed on to us or what we have probably learned somewhere. Instead of doing that, it's actually the opposite. And for some reason, um, they're not seeing it. And that is the mystery there. So I think this is I would say, is a band that has the balls to touch on critical and important topics, relevant topics, especially not, I guess not just only in India, in their home country, but also in other countries as well. So something I forgot to add in my discussion, the thought of us securing their future, those arranged marriages. We have that as well here in the Philippines. Uh, I'm probably not that often nowadays, but it's still happening maybe somewhere out there. The thought of, we think we are securing their future, but in essence we are actually breaking their spirits and crushing their souls, which is something I heard in the lyrics, which is very cool. So basically, that is my reaction. Awesome band. So I hope to hear more from this group, and good luck on your newly released song. I hope it reaches the top. I hope it gets the message across on the other side of the fence, and I hope this gets heard. So basically, that is my reaction. Let me know what you think. Leave it in the comments, and if you haven't done it yet, let me segue quickly. There is this group that I am supporting. Their name is Fourth Impact, and I would need your help in getting them to win the P-Pop Girl Group of the Year. We can do this by liking and sharing the P-Pop Awards official Facebook page, scrolling down to their post of Fourth Impact's picture, give it a like, thumbs up, or a heart, and then spreading the word. Tell your family and friends to do the same. More reactions, the better their chances of winning. The awarding ceremony, by the way, is on the 27th of November of this year, and this is in celebration of the National Music Week for young artists. The information I just gave you is in the description of this video, should you need to review. So going back to my closing, if you haven't done it yet, please click the like button, subscribe to our channel, smash that bell notification and the one that says all, so that whenever there's something new on the channel, you'll be the first to know. Tell your family and friends about the Sarsicles TV, and most importantly, stay safe everyone. I'll see you on the next video.